Long time no see on this platform, long time no posts, long time no live stream, long time no short form content, long time nothing. I have been on an unintentional break from Vsafrique channel for a while now. It's not like it was deliberate. Not like it was deliberate. A lot of have been up. Matter of truth, right? Let me just be sincere. As a matter of truth, I have been paying a little bit more attention to my second channel and have not been showing my lovely face here, right? And I have missed this place a great deal. I've missed being on this platform. Missed being on this channel. Vsafrique is my baby girl, and no matter what I do, no matter how much I want to get other distractions, I cannot let go of this one. So this is me showing up here again, like I will always do. And I want to say thank you to every new subscriber I have gotten in the past 6 months. Thanks to every subscriber that I've gotten that has followed me for one reason or the other. Even without me putting out content here, people have been subscribing to the channel, and I don't take this for granted. I don't take it for granted at all. I don't take it lightly. I am really grateful that despite the fact that I'm not showing up as often as I should, um, people still find my content valuable. People still find reasons to still want to connect with me, and I have been growing. Right, I have been doing works behind the scene, and I'm really excited to actually have the opportunity to be back here and be able to show my face again. So today's live stream, basically, I'm going to be talking about a particular topic, but while that is, I'm just going to be sharing a lot of behind the scenes stories of what has been up, where I have been, what I've been doing, and everything in between, right? So you're welcome to Visa Freak channel. Welcome back to my live stream. Please, when you come in, kindly leave a comment. If you are a subscriber already and you got notified, please leave a comment. I have missed you. I also hope that you have missed me too. So please leave a comment. And if you are new and you're just coming across my channel for the first time, we really appreciate it if you can leave a thumbs up for me and leave a comment. Let's just get to connect on this particular channel. I engage a lot with my viewers, right? I love to engage with my viewers, and you will not be left out if you're a new subscriber or you're a new person to my channel. Please leave a comment. Let's just get to interact. I am a Livetru, yeah, and I am a Livetru, and this is Visa Free brand. This particular channel, I use this channel to share my experience about YouTube. No, not no. I'm mixing it up. Okay, so I use this particular channel to share my experience about fashion accessories. I make fashion accessories for a living. I make Afrocentric fashion accessories. Okay, let me show you this shirt I'm wearing. I have written on it Port Harcourt Skill Festival. I can't stand, but this shirt was designed with beads. Right, this is what I do. Something like what I do. I use beads. I use everything Afrocentric to make accessories that you will love to wear. You can love to, you would really love to have in your wardrobe, in your closet. I make fashion accessories basically. So on this platform, I use this avenue to train and teach people how to make fashion accessories. I teach people how to make wearable fashion accessories from their scrap fabrics. I also teach people how to make money from making and selling fashion accessories. Aside the business of aside the business of crafts, I also ensure that I teach with this platform how to get other source of income as a fashion person. I know that there are lots of fashion designers, right? Especially in my country, Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria, by the way, and I'm currently streaming from Nigeria. I am Ali Virtue. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Jessica. Good afternoon. Nice to have you join my live stream. Please tell me where you're watching from, and kindly leave another comment. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, please kindly subscribe and tell me where you're watching from. So I was explaining that I use this channel to teach DIYs. That resemble Nigerians. Okay. I didn't know I do, but yeah, I'm a Nigerian and I'm proud to be one. Right? I'm proud to I represent my country, I represent my people. Yes, I'm Nigerian. I'm from Kogi State to be precise, and I reside in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Nice to have you join my live stream, Jessica. Please give a thumbs up for me and also subscribe to the channel. And you will really enjoy subscribing to my channel, because if you are someone who likes crafts, this is the right place you should be. This is the right channel you should connect with. I share different tutorials as regards how to make Afrocentric pieces, and as well even racing. Yeah, I recently began making racing products. So on this channel, I take my time to train and teach how to do racing art, how to make fashion accessories, how to make backpacks, how to different. I have different topics I can share about, and I do share about. So please kindly leave a comment for me, and let's just get to interact. So today's topic, I'm going to be talking about why Afrocentric fashion accessories are trending in this year 2025, and how you too can make profits from Afrocentric fashion accessories. You might, I don't know, I think I get people who say they don't use Ankara fabrics, or they don't use Ankara clothes. But the times are changing, the times are changing, and if you notice, there has been a trend currently, especially in Nigeria, where women, right, they get to rock lots of fashion accessories, or rather lots of fashion um brands that are Africans. Okay, let me for instance, there's this lady, Vicky James, I like so much. She recently, there was a particular video that went viral, a picture that went viral, and in that picture she wore a hand woven clothes, right? A hand woven clothes that was sold for about 8 million naira or so, or thereabouts. She also carried a bag, a very lovely beaded bag made by Nika Beads, and that particular picture went viral. People were talking about it, and people were like, "Yeah, I cannot spend my money, my hand, I can't spend so much money on African products. So I can't." But we don't, we fit to understand that Afrocentric pieces, Afrocentric accessories, they are our own inheritage. They are our own culture. This is the way we show that we are Africans, right? Now, when I go out and I'm wearing this, let me move this a bit so you see me. Right, when I go out and I'm wearing this, right, what is written on it is hot skill favor. When I go out and I'm wearing this, I unconsciously get to draw attention to myself, right? I'm not wearing it because I want attention, but somehow, when people see this, they admire it. And they can easily tell that I'm an African person. They can easily tell that I am a woman that loves the culture. They can easily tell that I am proud to represent my tribe. I'm proud to represent my people. I'm proud to represent for that I'm African. I'm not ashamed of it. I am an African woman. I am blessed and in my culture and my heritage. So I am proud to show it off. Do you get? So there's a reason why fashion accessories, Afrocentric fashion accessories, is currently trending in this year 2025. I have some persons in diaspora. I have some white persons who appreciate our handmade products, and they get to patronize me. So in this video today, I'm going to be talking about why Afrocentric fashion accessories is currently making waves and trending, and how you too can make profit from it. Now, there's a video I posted, and that was last year, if I'm not mistaken, either last year or per year. And in that video, I talked about how you can use scraps. Most people don't even know that they can make lots of money from scrap products. Yes, you don't even know that. Your fabrics that as a fashion designer you're no longer using, you can make money, like money from those scraps. And you'll be wondering, how do I do this? It's actually converting them to fashion accessories. Fashion accessories in form of earrings, fashion accessories in form of scrunchies, fashion accessories in form of bags, simple, handy fashion accessories. That when people look at it, thank God for explosive racing now. With explosive racing, you can even go further to even make those pieces look way different. They won't even look like the Ankara, right? They won't even look like they are, what's it called? They are Nigerian made products. Thanks to racing, I have some colleagues who are currently leveraging on. who are currently leveraging on what's it called, racing, to make their products look different. Someone like Inducing Craft, she's actually on YouTube, right? You can check her out. Inducing Craft is currently integrating um, racing on her piece, on her products. And when you look at those products, they don't look like they are the normal African fabrics. So you can actually make money using. Sorry, please give me a moment. Please give me a moment. Alright. Sorry, just give me a moment. Let me set something up. Alright, so you can use exposed resin to make your fashion accessories even look way better than they are at the moment, right? So let's just dive straight into why Afrocentric fashion accessories are currently, in high demand, and how you too can make profits from it, right? African accessories, Afrocentric accessories, they're not just a trend, they're not just fashion, they are a movement. Like African accessories, use the use of African fabrics to make products. It's no longer about simple fashion, it's no longer about trends, but it's now a movement, right? It's now a movement. It's what I mean that it's a movement, it's something that even people that are not Nigerians, people that are not Ghanaians, people who are not Africans, they want to, rock our piece. They want to carry bags that are made by us. Have you seen some? Oh God. Sometimes when I even come across some colleagues, when I come across people like Becca Wax, Alpha Accessories, Hada Designs, and the likes of them, when I come across their pages, I'm wondering, Rachel, what are you actually doing? Are you actually doing anything? Because those ladies are wowing us with different fashion accessories that you are sure that they can stand the test of time. You are certain that these accessories are not just fashion pieces. They are not trends. They are here to stay. They are here to change the way African pieces are seen. They are here to change the way Nigerian made clothes are seen. Right. So in today's live stream, right? In today's live stream, I'm just going to be sharing. I'm going to be sharing how you too can leverage on African paste and make money from it. How you too can make money from using African paste, especially the ones that are called waste. Now, when I first started my short story, right? Listen to me. When I first started my fashion accessory brand, this is Vsafrique that we now know. When I first started, I started off as control this. Oh, my network is, I don't know, can anybody see? My network seems to be glitching. Not again now. Okay, so when I first started my fashion accessory brand, I started in the year 2017. I didn't even have money to buy, I didn't even have money to buy um, fabrics, right? I didn't not even have money to buy fabrics. So what I did back then was I went to some what's it called, some tailors, yeah, we call them tailors, fashion designers. And now when they sew when they sew using high targets and all of that, when they sew, they usually pack up the scrap fabric somewhere. So I went, the very first thing I went to, I did not even have the money. I didn't even have money at that time. If I had money, hey, 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 Udoma Lucky, watching from Calabar, Nigeria. Nice to meet you, Udoma. Good afternoon. You're welcome to my channel. You're welcome to Vsafrique. Please kindly leave me a subscribe if you're new to my channel. And thanks for dropping the comments. Let's just make this interactive. I'm really excited that you are here, and I'm hoping that you'll be able to watch this video to the end. I intend to be here for just 1 hour. Alright, so I'm telling a story of how I discovered that I could use waste, fashion waste, and convert it into wealth. Now, you might be wondering, but I'm not a fashion person. How does this concern me? I don't make fashion accessories. I don't make fashion products. How does this concern me? Just listen to me and just maybe be able to get ideas that you too can use to make money. Now I went to those fashion shops, right? I went to those people who sews clothes. I know they have scraps. They usually most of them usually throw away those scraps. They have pieces of fabric that they're no longer using. They usually throw them away. So I was just nice. I went to the lady and I was like, please ma, I would need these fabrics. I want to make accessories with them. So she was like, make accessories. Now you won't wear them. I was like, I intend to sell them. Probably because I said I intend to sell them. The woman just went, if you want to get it, you have to pay for this. You have to pay for them. I know this woman. She's in front of my company. Like she has a shop in front of my company. I know she throws her fabrics away when what she's not using. I know she discards them. She burns them. And this was me just asking her, like, okay, can I have them? The one said, no, I have to buy them. I did not have the money. Sincerely, if I even had, maybe I would have bought, but I did not have the money. I'm like, okay, I can't afford it right now. If I can afford, I would have actually bought full fabrics, right? But I cannot afford it right now. So I went to another shop. I went to like two different shops extra, and those other two shops they were agreed to give me their fabrics. They agreed to give me the waste. We're not using it now. One of them like, I better be told one born. You don't even help us carry and they go. I'm not getting shampoo dirty and all that. So I carried those fabrics and then I went back home. By this time, I had already learned, I already knew how to make what's it called, earrings, right? I use fabrics to cover them, and of course, that automatically changes the look of it. Now, this one I'm also wearing my t-shirts here. I also use beads to make them, so it of course gives a different look and a new look altogether. So I went on and packed those fabrics, and then I began to make simple earrings with them. I began to make bangles using them. I'll go to the market, buy plastic bangles, and then wrap it, and I have a new accessory. Now I went to that very first shop that I went to meet the first time, and I marketed that particular product to them, and they bought it. Remember, she did not give me fabric. She rather chose to throw them away than give me the fabric because I could not afford to buy them. But I took fabric from another person and then I went back to her and I marketed those products for her and she bought. She bought them and she bought them to resell, right? I've made product out of them. In fact, she didn't even know that it's from fabric scraps that I got those things. She bought them and then she was going to resell. And then I think weeks later, she saw me in the other fabric lady shop. By this time, I didn't. When I went back to the lady, I've made some sales. So I went back to her and I was like, ma, thank you for the fabric you gave me the last time. Oh. These were the things I made with them. I came to gift you some of them, right? And as well, you can go ahead and sell. When you make money, when you sell and your customer pays you, you can give me my own part of it, right? But I gifted her some. So she was passing and she saw me in that lady shop and then she came like, now you just say for this one. I'm like, yes. She actually gives me her fabric and currently I'm actually giving her these products for her to sell to her clients. When she sells, she will give me the money. She became jealous. I think that might have the bad spirit actually. She became jealous. She was saying whatever she was saying. I was like, e sha concern you, you no give me fabric. Who give me fabric me I dey appreciate. Na who give me material to help my small business na me I dey appreciate. You wey no give me fafankulo. Okay, so she was like, me you made me to buy, so you cannot give me. I say, as in what exactly are you even trying to even feel entitled to? You did not help me when I needed the help. Now that I found a way for myself, I should now gift you. As what? As somebody I know? Madam, rest. Point is, from those fabric scraps, I was able to begin to make earrings. I continued to make what's it called, bangles. I continued making hair bands, hair packers from those fabric scraps, and that was how I eventually, began to raise money to get more fabrics, right? That I now began to work. But at the point I grew past where I just gathered fabric scraps, I grew past it to the point where I could not afford to buy proper fabrics, right? So you who is watching me, you might be wondering, how does this help me? How does this mean anything to me? Let me now inform you that on this our planet Earth, especially in this my country, Nigeria, there are some companies, there are some brands that what they work with is fabric scrap. They actually buy fabric scrap from people. So if you can get someone who wants to sell their fabric scrap or discard their fabric scrap, you can find those people who need fabric scrap and sell them to them, right? By so doing, you can make money. Yes, there are people. I think there's this lady I usually saw her on TikTok. Her, okay, no, on Instagram rather. Her own business. What she does with her business is that she sells. She makes things like. Things like wall deco, like this, how you do paintings, like you paint a fine girl. Her own is that she uses fabric scrap to make picture frames, use fabric scrap to make very lovely, Afrocentric home deco. That's one. There's another one that I know that still uses fabric scrap to make dresses. Yes, her brand uses fabric scrap to make dresses. So those kind of companies, they actually buy fabric scrap. So if you are a designer who have lots of fabric scrap like that, you can actually sell. You can actually buy from people who want to sell theirs and sell to people who wants to buy. Or at the same time, if you have friends who don't even know that there's power, there's money in fabric scraps, you can go ahead and buy them or ask them for it, like I did when I first started. Ask them for their fabric scraps and then look for people that you can sell them to. By so doing, you are making extra income for yourself. There's money in fabric scrap. You as a person, you can sell, right? You can get fabric scrap. If you're not a fashion designer like me, you're not a fashion accessory designer like me, you might not know how to use those fabric scraps to make products, right? But you can be the middleman between me and somebody else. Currently, I have a bag in my house. I call that bag my bag of wealth. I call that bag my bag of wealth. Somebody came to the house and the person was like, this bag wey leftover material dey inside, why you never throw am? I was like, no, don't come any day and tell me that you want to be, you want to help me out. Overzealous, you now carry that particular bag and go and throw it. I will fight you because that is my bag of money. I use those fabrics that are like scraps there to make fashion accessories. I make different fashion accessories from that scrap and I'm still making money from it. To you is scrap, to you is something that you throw away. So to you is jaga jaga something. But to me, I'm making money from it. And you too can also make money from it. As a matter of fact, if I see currently I'm in need of high quality what's it called? Ankara fabrics, like high targets. We know, okay, you might not know, but high targets currently is actually very expensive in Nigeria. I remember when I first started, I could buy high target for 6.5. Yeah, I think that was the price then. A full 6 years was going for 6.5. I could afford to buy it. And then I'm sure that when I make my products, my customers are going to be willing to buy without overpricing me or underpricing me, right? I was certain of it. But recently, that the price is now 16,000 naira. 16,000 naira. I will tell you for free that if I see someone who wants to sell scrap of those fabrics to me, I will buy. I will collect it because I need those kind of fabric and because it's not very expensive, it makes production costs a bit pricey for me. And now, if you're Nigerian like myself, like Udoma, right? Udoma Lucky, right? Like you as a Nigerian, see you're from Calabar, from Calabar. Like you as a Nigerian like myself, we all know that what's it called? Getting quality fabrics are now very expensive. It's now very expensive. So okay, so we now know that it's very expensive, and we do not want to overcharge our customers. We know that if you tell them a product, in fact, for me, who from when I started my for instance, my earrings back then, when I first started, my earrings used to be like 500 naira. And that was because to produce one, I spent nothing more than 200 to produce one back then because the earring itself I buy for 15 naira, right? I could buy the earring for 15 naira, then I get my fabric scrap, and of which sometimes I don't even get to pay for the fabric scrap. I get my fabric scrap, I buy the earring for 15 naira, I need UHU gum. Back then, I could buy the UHU gum for 700 naira, the big size. What else do I need? Lighter. I can buy lighter 15 naira. And by the time I am done, including my transportation, I know that give or take, I was going to be spending 200 or 250 or 300 the case maybe. I can sell for 500 naira, and if I sell that item to 10 persons, I know that I'm getting a profit of 200 times 5 in this is going to give me 1,000 naira. So I'll show that at the end of my sales, right? If I'm able to sell to 200, like profit of 200 to 10 persons, I'll get 2,000 naira profit. So I was able to do that. But now, I cannot afford to sell this thing. There's no way. I'm not selling. Don't buy from me. If you want to buy and then come to, don't buy. Because of another customer that can sell for 500 naira. I currently sell this for 2,005. The bigger size is for 3,000 naira because of the cost of the production. Because of how much it costs me to make one now. So imagine I now tell my customer that it's 3,000 naira. They feel like it's too pricey. Some people feel like it's too pricey. Especially because they know that I was selling 500 before. It's too pricey. So we don't want our products to be too expensive for our customers. So in order for you to cut down costs, if I currently see someone who is going to supply me with high quality fabrics that are now cut scrap, maybe the tailor, she uses high target to sew, and now she has fabric she wants to discard and she wants to send it to me. I'm going to be willing to buy it because I need it to make my products, right? So I'm saying this for you just in case you're wondering, okay, I don't make products, I don't make fashion accessories. How does this concern me? I'm letting you know that in your country, you might not even be Nigerian, right? In your country, you can even get denim jeans, denim scraps, and sell to people who use denim to make accessories and make money from it. So it's a win-win for everybody. You are making money, the fashion designer is making money, person selling to you is making money. So it's a win-win for everybody. All right. So moving forward, um, okay, just give me a moment. Okay, so there's this friend of mine. What's her name? Laurel. Yeah, Laurel. She Laurel makes. She's a millionaire, right? She makes hairband pieces. She uses beads, she uses resin, she uses corals, she uses different things to make her piece. You can really search for her on Instagram. She goes by the name Didi Luso. She style people like Tiana Empire, CEO Lumini, NH Couture, and all of those. She styled big ladies using fashion, what's it called, hairpiece. Now she makes those pieces with Afrocentric pieces like beads. Yeah, she uses beads to create some most of her pieces. And then when you look at it, you're wondering like, how did she arrive here? How did she do this? Now, the time I actually worked on the project with her, we made bags. I made the body of the bags, like the frame of the bags, and then she beaded on them. Till tomorrow, if you see that bag anywhere, you might even be confused that the Nigerian that did it. Point is, African cosmetic accessories is no longer a thing meant for only us. I think recently her piece was actually showcased on the what's it called, London Fashion Week, right? She had a model rock some of her piece on the London Fashion Week, and we're no longer doing small things. Okay, that means for instance, our well-known Vicky James, fashion Tiana Empire, CEO Lumini, Togo, a lot of these creators, a lot of these fashion persons, they are making waves in the fashion design sector, right? They're making waves in the fashion design sector. They're bringing us out in the map, and you can tell for free that we we're actually very, very creative people. Like Africans, we are creative. We're really creative when it comes to fashion. We're really creative. So it's no longer about Ankara. It's no longer about beats. It's no longer about carries and tribal prints everywhere. It is now a movement. It is something that people want to have on them. They want to have in their closet. They want to have in their possessions. Right. I think I saw there's this other woman, I feel her, Afisaki, right? That's her name, Afisaki. She, Afisaki made a post years back, and in that post, she styled Michael Jackson's sister. Yes, Afisaki styled Michael Jackson's sister. She did a design for her, and I don't know what that event was for, but I'm trying to explain to you that Afrocentric accessories are no longer something for the locals. It's not something that is international. People want to associate with our fabrics. People want to associate with our items because they're actually eye catchy. Truth is, they're actually very beautiful. Like this one I'm wearing, this protocol. See the way the color blend. These different beads that just mix together to make this, right? The color blends is usually eye catchy. People see it and then they're like, ah, how you take one? How you take one? Like, ah, it's so fine. Can I touch it? Can I see it? Can you make one for me? I remember when I used to even sell this. At the point I stopped because I began to have numb fingers. Like when I hold my needle, it begins to. I don't feel my hands. I began to have numb fingers, so I had to take a break from needlework. But I even if, now that I'm okay, I know that I'm okay. So if you want something like this design on your shirt, I can still do it for you. Point is, African pays they are not small anymore. It's not for Lagos. It's now for international stages, and we're not doing it small now. There are four reasons why. There are four reasons why Afrocentric pieces are actually trending. There are four reasons I'm going to be sharing with us. The first one is cultural pride, right? We are beginning to understand that it is made in China or it is made in the US, that it is made is does not make it authentic or does not make it the best. There are producers here in Nigeria, in my country, Nigeria, that are top-notch producers. Like they make the best kind of accessories, but somehow we are not yet known. I'm saying we because I'm a part of it. I know that I make top-notch fashion accessories that you can use. I can guarantee durability. I can guarantee the usage, but because I'm not yet known, right? I'm still growing. People don't get to see my products so often to use and buy. But the point is, I am further ensuring that our heritage, our pride is being seen nationwide, it's being seen by people, it's being worn by people, it's being appreciated globally. I have some of my customers in the US, I have some of my customers, I think I had one who bought from me from Indonesia, one particular that he bought bags. I have some customers globally, right? There are people everywhere that want to use our products. They want to use our products. So it gives me this pride and this joy that I'm an African woman and I am ensuring that my culture, my heritage is recognized globally, right? It's seen globally. It is worn by people globally. People with the white skin or the yellow, they are using our products. They're using my products. It gives me this cultural pride and always very exciting. Right? People are now embracing their roots. People want to use made in Nigeria. People want to use made in Africa. People want to use made in Ghana. They want to wear made in Kenya. The truth is, okay, let me for instance, Ghana Kente, for instance, you know that for you to have original Ghana prints, right? You have to go to Ghana, right? You have to get for you to get original Ghana prints. You have to spend money and get them from Ghana. You see that with Ghana prints. Whenever I use those prints to do jobs, they are always sold out because the thing is too fine, it's too clean. Targets that are made with the kente patterns, like I don't know if you know what kente looks like, right? My accessories that are made with those kind of fabrics that are cultural, that has there's some we call a krukubete, there's some that we call fish scale, we call some masquerade, there's for the kente, there's one that we actually call masquerade pattern. Now those patterns, they are unique. Once you see them anywhere, you can easily recognize them and say, this is the kente print, this is the kente design, whether it's the original one or not the original one. So people want to recognize and embrace our culture. People want to use ready to wear from Nigeria. People want to rock an own piece, right? So my job, your job as a fashion designer or a fashion person is to ensure that we properly promote our own heritage. We want to properly promote our own designs. We're doing so well and we should be proud of what we're doing, right? The second reason why Afrocentric accessories are trending is Afrobeat and Nollywood influence. Afrobeat and Nollywood influence. Our our Nollywood stars, our celebrities, our big people, they are really doing a good job in promoting our what's it called, our accessories. Now there's this film that's about to air or is yet to air. I think there's that advert that was like last year. The Messiah, right? It's a Nigerian production. It's a Nollywood movie. The accessories used in that film, hey God, oh, God, oh. The accessories used in that film, in that movie, it's not yet out. I don't even know who is. Okay, I think it's Kemi Aditiba also. She the one promoting that. I can't remember. But that movie is not yet out. But you will tell that Nollywood celebrities they went the right lengths to ensure that they have access to good quality accessories. And this is doing well for us, right? Our celebrities are actually ensuring that they rock Afrocentric accessories and look proper in their music videos, in their cap, in the red cap on red carpets on global stage. I think is it Yemi Alade? Yeah, Yemi Alade. She's a music. I already say music minister. She's actually a minister, anyways. But she's a music person, and she she's that lady who when you see her rep her culture. She does that so well. All of her YouTube, all her music videos. Yeah, sorry I did the all. I wanted to emphasize on the facts. But all of her music videos, you can see and you can tell that she's repping Africa. She's doing it effortlessly, she's doing it shamelessly, and she's doing the fashion right. Like they represent us well. So Africa, Nollywood actresses, they are making Afrocentric face trend because when you see for instance, when they attend all these their what's it called? When they attend all these their functions, their galas and carpets, they wear most of them actually wear laces, some of them wear designs made with Ankara, some wear they wear designs made with plain clothes, but they use bead to finish work, right? So they ensure that they actually showcase us properly. With that being said, I'll talk about the second one. The reason why Afrocentric pieces are currently on the trend is because it's sustainable and handmade fashion, right? I know that there are people who really love handmade products. They like to use products that are made from the scratch and made specifically for them. They like to use accessories that are customized for them, handmade. I always say my products are handmade with love, right? They like products like that. They like brands that actually tell their own story. I have had customers reach out to me and say, I want this and I want it like this because I want to tell my story using this piece, right? They want either a bold piece that's going to announce them when they walk in, or they want a simple bag that's going to, still do the announcement when they walk in. It's simple but it's eye catchy and all of that. It is sustainable, right? Fashion accessories, Afrocentric fashion accessories are sustainable. I know that no fabric lives forever, but I have seen that good quality Afrocentric fashion accessories actually live for a good time. And the good things about, let me for instance, this kind of earring, I use African prints to wrap this, right? Um, this kind of fabrics. I can have one. I have one that has been as long as 4 years. All I just need to do is for every time the fabric looks maybe dirty or messy, I just go on to change the wrap. I mean, this is still right. I just go on to change the wrap, change the style, change the pattern, and it begins to look new again, right? So it is sustainable. It's handmade fashion, handmade with love. Now, the next reason why it is trending is global recognition. African fashion brands are collaborating internationally, and our accessories are now being seen as luxury. Unlike before, where okay, there are people who before now they will tell you that they cannot wear a jacket or a hoodie or anything that is made with Ankara. For we didn't even have suits to made it with Ankara, but currently there are some foreign designers. I think there was this guy. What's his name? His name is in my head, but I can't call it. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. This guy that featured in and Famous, Rich and Famous Africa. What was that his name? Jimmy something, right? I think there was a particular video I saw of him wearing a suit that was made with Ankara fabrics. I think that's the cutest version of suit I've seen, right? So globally, our accessories are now being recognized globally. It's no longer a joke. It's no longer a thing of play. It's now being recognized globally. How can you profit from it? You who is viewing, you who is wondering, how do I now come in? You might be wondering, how do you profit from it? I'm going to be sharing um, practical steps how you can actually earn from the current trend, how you can earn from selling scrap fabrics, how you can earn from making scrap accessories using scrap fabrics, right? So the first point I'm going to be sharing here is start a business. If you are someone who likes fashion accessories, for instance, you can decide to go into fashion accessories making. And I am here to be a guide if you want to make Afrocentric fashion accessories. It doesn't matter what country you are in, you can actually make fashion accessories using my tutorials. I am here to guide you. I am here to share from my wealth of knowledge, right? My experience, and I'm doing that for free, right? You don't have to pay me to learn here on YouTube. Just watch my channel, just watch my videos, and watch the end for you to be able to get that knowledge you need to start up your own business. You can start creating or selling your own Afrocentric accessories like Ankara earrings, beaded necklaces, carry bracelets, and even home decorations, right? You don't need big capital to start. Like I said, you can go and meet your fashion designers and just get scrap from them that you can use to start. Now, the next one I'm going to be sharing is become a personal stylist or a curator. If you know that you're someone who knows how to blend colors, you know that you're someone who knows how to blend colors a lot, right? You can just decide to be a stylist. Just give me a moment before I spoil anything. Okay, so you can decide to be a stylist instead of you can decide to just be a stylist. And you know there's a difference between being a stylist and being a fashion designer. They are two different things. You can design by making the clothes, and you can be a stylist by being the one who directs the designer on what to do, right? So you can be a fashion stylist. Sorry, you can be a fashion stylist and as well make that your business. If you know how to combine colors, you know how to combine clothes. Some persons will tell me that they don't know how to combine English attires. Now when I mean English, I mean normal t-shirts. They don't know how to combine the English attires and combining it with Afrocentric pieces that I sell. I go ahead to do that and show them that this is how you too can do it. You can wear a white t-shirt, and then use the button necklace under it. You can wear a white t-shirt and use you can wear a turtleneck clothes and use a particular accessory on it. I do both styling and the making, right? So you too, if you are good with styling, you can decide to make that your own business. Now, another way you can actually get to make money, profit from content, what's it called? Fashion accessories, as so Afrocentric fashion accessories, is by actually becoming a content creator, right? Like me, you can showcase, you can decide that you want to get monetized on YouTube or on Facebook. And if you're already making fashion accessory pieces or you're a fashion designer, you can decide to put out your you can decide to put out valuable informations on how to actually make a particular piece. Now, I have said here before that when I first started my journey, when I began putting out videos here, we did not have loads of creators that make my kind of accessories. In fact, the people I even looked up to at the time, they already post on YouTube, but they don't post their process. They don't post the behind the scenes. They don't post how the things are being made. Like for instance, Afisaki. There's a particular design that I've been trying to learn. I have to learn that on my own, how to decipher it on my own. I was hoping that I would come on her channel and I would see a tutorial on how to do it. No, she did not put that. She doesn't know what offer trainings. She doesn't offer trainings. So you now who knows how to make, for instance, a particular kind of hair bonnet, you can decide to be a content creator and show DIYs, simple DIYs. They can even be in short form content. Show simple DIYs on how to make fashion accessories. By so doing, you can also make money. You can even go ahead to guide other people, right? How do I mean guide other people? If you're a good content creator, you know how to create content, and you have a fashion designer who, she is keen on just focusing on her focus. She's keen on just staying in her shop and doing her thing. She might be struggling with online presence. If you're a content creator, another way you can still make money is to offer to that fashion designer and say, okay, I can help you handle your content creation, I can help you handle your social media while you are making the product. I want to film you. I want to film you and also go ahead and create the content for you. Either you give it to the person to put up, or you are creating and putting up on your own channel. Now that's where you can benefit from it. They can be paying you who is creating the content. The person who is doing that job for can pay you, or you can decide that when the channel is finally monetized, whether it's your own or the person's own, when it's finally monetized, you can go ahead and share the dividends from that channel. The stylists that you are filming and using their content to do your thing, you can say that, okay, we'll share the profit from that channel, 30, 70, 60, 40. By so doing, you are not a fashion person, no, but you are making money. Do you get my point? Now, another one is train others. You can go ahead and decide to organize valuable trainings and workshop for people who do not know how to make fashion accessories. Yeah, you can go ahead and make valuable put out valuable contents, right, for people who do not know how to make fashion accessories. Offer trainings to them. You'll be surprised people are willing to sign up to learn how to make fashion accessories. I have made money from trainings. I'm still making money from trainings. I do both online trainings and offline trainings. I have made money from it. People trust me enough, to put their money in my account for me to train them either on a particular piece or you too can also harness that and make money from it. Now, another one is affiliate and then sales partner, right? You can decide that you want to be a brand ambassador for me. You can decide that you want me to give you my pictures of my products. You put them on your platform, and then you go ahead to put it on the platform, and then you go ahead to ask people to buy. When they buy, we go ahead to share the funds. Do you get? I give you your own cost from the sales that we made. That's affiliate market. The profit is just in selling products. It is in selling a story, a culture, and a lifestyle. So it's not just about the both of us, making sales. Now it is far beyond that. It's about sharing our story, sharing our heritage, sharing our culture, and basically just promoting Afrocentric pieces. Now, what do you do next? Right? What do you do next? Now that you have heard me talk about why Afrocentric accessories are trending, you have heard me talk about how you can profit from it. What are you going to do next? This is what I recommend. If you are serious, and you want to make money, get a second source of income, if you are really stressed about it, these are my recommendations for you. Now, pick one Afrocentric fashion accessories niche. Don't try to do everything, right? Because you are either a beginner and you just want to start, you can decide that you want to do fashion accessories like bags, or you want to do earrings, or you want to focus on resin, that is mix of resin and then fabrics, or you want to do, just pick one and begin with. When I first started, I started with beads, right? When I first started my brand, I started with beads, but now I think I've been able to grow. I have more capacity, and I'm able to handle more. I'm able to handle more. What's it called? I'm able to diversify better. I now know what is involved in the business of craft, right? I know the business of it. I know how to navigate, and I know what to do, how to do, what to do. I don't know if you get that. Once again, good afternoon. Please, if you're watching me and you are here on this live stream, Please, I will appreciate it if you can leave me a thumbs up. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, you can just hit the subscribe button and then go ahead and drop a comment. Let's just get to interact. I like to interact. I like to know that I'm not alone and I am not just blabbing. I like to get feedbacks, and then you can be kind enough to engage on this live stream. Engage and also help me as a creator. It helps my the algorithm to push out my contents to more persons. So please use the like button, give me a thumbs up, right? Give me a thumbs up and leave a comment for me. Let's just get to engage now. The next one I'm going to be sharing as regards what you're going to do next: learn the craft or partner with someone who already knows. I've shared different means already. I've shared different things that you can do. I have said you can help sell scrap fabrics to people who need it. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Let me go give my friend her phone. She needs to be up now, and give me a minute. Thank you. All right. Thank you for waiting. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you for waiting. Okay. So moving forward, learn the craft or partner with someone who already knows it, and the next one is going to be build a brand identity around African excellence. Now, on TikTok, we have lots of what's it called? We have lots of people on TikTok, right? There's a particular lady I follow. I follow that lady, Tisho. I am Tisho, Tisho. The way that lady presents African accessories, oh my god, I'm always in love. I'm always wowed. I love Tisha's page and I'm always there. Now there's another lady, I can't pronounce her name. I'm not sure she's Nigerian. But on her own channel, what she does there is that she puts up she she's tall, she's dark. I don't know her name, and I'll maybe one day I'll check, and then I'll mention her in my next live stream. Right? On her page, what she does there is that she just showcases different African accessories and African brands and just style them. When I go to her page, I'm always wow. Like this thing is always looking clean. She doesn't wear makeup, but you see her designs, you see her look. Oh my word. It's an oh my word something. Okay. Now the next one is use social media, especially videos, to show behind the scenes and your styling tips. I do this a lot. I do this a lot of on my channel, on my platforms, on Facebook, on Instagram. I ensure to share DIYs, not just on YouTube alone. I also share DIYs on other platforms like my Instagram and on my Facebook. I share about how to make different things. I also share styling tips, right? You too can also do that. Now, that's a way to begin. Now, the next step is that you should just start. You should just start, not today, tomorrow, not start, sorry, not tomorrow, start today. If you want to become successful, if you want to become someone who is sought after, you want to become someone who can be spoken about, then you need to start today, not tomorrow. Start now. There's no need procrastinating. If the one you want to do is that you want to be a content creator for fashion designers, you can do that. If that you want to focus on getting scrap fabrics, connecting scrap sellers to scrap people that want to buy the scrap, you can do that. If that you want to learn the business of it already, I'm here to guide you. Just send me a DM, and I will be available to take you by the hand and show you the ropes. If it's that you want to what do you call do affiliate marketing trainings, anyone you choose to do, I'm giving you enough options for you to try out. So you can just go ahead and explore them and try them out. Now, let me know in the comment section if you have accessories that you love the most. What accessories do you like the most? For me, I think my go-to accessories are actually earrings. Right? I don't think I can do without them. I can actually not wear a necklace. I can decide to just move on. I'm not carrying a bag. But I see earrings, I must always have a earring on, no matter how small or how big the earring is. I will always have the earring on. So now I would like to know in the comment section, which is your go-to accessory? Which one do you like the most? Let me just know in the comment section. Now, have you ever thought of turning it into a business? This is your love for fashion accessories. Have you thought about making them sales worthy, right? Now, drop your questions in the comments and tell me what you think. In the next 5 minutes, I'll be ending the live stream. This is 1 hour already, and I'm super grateful for the persons who got to join, the people who were kind enough to drop a comment. Jessica, Udoma, Uduma Lucky, thank you for joining in. I really appreciate every one of you. Thank you. Your time here is not a waste. So I would like to take any question you have. If you are following to this point, can you drop a question, ask a question in the comment section. If you'd like to know more about my brand, what I do, how I do what I do, just go ahead and ask me, and I'm going to be answering. Also, I would like to share with us that beginning from next week, on Monday next week, I am going to be showing up live every day. Yay! I'm going to be having live stream every day, beginning from next week. By next week, Monday, you're going to be seeing me more often. I have left this channel for a while. Now, not only will I be showing up every day, I'm also going to continue resume sharing my DIYs. I have been away for a while, but I think it's time for me to, relive my dreams here on this particular channel. So I'm going to be sharing my DIYs again. I'm going to resume sharing from my knowledge, and I'm also going to be ensuring that I show up every day for the next 7 days from next week on this channel. The time will be communicated. In fact, I'm going to be doing by 11 a.m. till about 1 p.m. Right? And then, as the case may be, I'll just begin. When I begin, I'll be able to see what time works best. But for next week, Monday, the time is going to be 11 a.m. Unless there's a change, unless there's a reason for me not to show up by that time. But trust me, every day beginning from next week, I'll be live right here on my YouTube channel, and you can join me. Right, you can join me, encourage me, and let's get this channel booming again. I miss the days when I used to have lots of viewers, engaging at the same time. I miss my loyal viewers who I'm sure might not even remember me anymore because I've been away. People like Wolfman, people like No Ego, friends like T-Man, Steven, what's this other guy's name? No Wonder. There are many. I have people who are really connected with on this platform, just beyond, way beyond just talking on the live stream like this. So from next week, Monday, see you on my live stream, and I'm going to be ensuring as well that for some of the days I won't just be talking. I'm also going to be, showcasing. I'm also going to be showcasing what I do. I'll be showcasing. There will be days when I will showcase the products I have available. There are other days when I'm going to be working on a particular piece, probably like a racing earring, or actually doing a bag, or just showing you what my workspace looks like. But be rest assured, next week we're going to be spending more time together. So please do to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. If you'd like to hear from me again, just turn on your notification bell. Let us get to connect and communicate. Thank you so much for being a part of this conversation, even though you didn't get to really engage me, but I'm really grateful that you stopped by. Remember, you don't need to wait for the word to recognize your value before you begin to create, before you begin to show up, and then stay consistent. Afrocentric accessories is the future, right? It's the future. It's not a thing that is going to fade away. We don't crack. Have you heard that word? Black don't crack. Same with our accessories. We don't crack. Our accessories will never go out of style. Highest is what will actually happen is the fact that we'll just redesign them. Than say make it go out of style, we'll redesign them. We will change the style. So ensure that you understand that Afrocentric accessories are here to stay. And Vsafrique is right in the middle of it all. Don't forget to like, follow, share, and then support. Until next time, stay bold, stay Afrocentric, and stay winning. See you in my next live stream. Bye for now.